Hello, friends. Today, I want to speak about something deeply meaningful to me: how to speak English. English transformed my life. It opened new paths, helped me meet new people, and encouraged me to believe in bigger goals. When I started, I was very scared. I knew only a few words, and my accent sounded unusual. But I chose not to stop. Slowly, one step at a time, I learned, like a baby learning to walk. I fell again and again, but I kept standing up. I know many of you may feel this too. Maybe you feel shy to speak, scared to make mistakes, or worried someone may laugh. But remember, mistakes are teachers. If we avoid trying, we avoid learning. Speaking English is like learning to swim. In the early days, the water looks too deep. You may feel nervous to begin, but when you take one small step in, your fear starts shrinking. The more you practice, the easier your body and mind adjust, and soon you feel calmer with the skill. One of the most helpful ways to learn speaking is listening. When you listen to English every day, your ears learn the language sounds. You recognize word patterns, and phrases begin sticking in your mind naturally. This is like listening to songs. When you hear one song many times, you start remembering the lyrics without trying too hard. Another very useful method is practicing with friends, or even alone. Sometimes I speak English with myself. It may look a little funny, but it trains the brain and mouth. You can copy this too. Pretend you are having a real conversation. Ask one question and answer. Ask another and answer again. The more you practice, the stronger your skill grows. Also, do not panic if your vocabulary feels small. You do not need complex words. Short, simple words carry meaning too. Say what you want, even if it sounds basic. People will still follow you, and slowly, your word bank will grow larger over time. When I was learning, my mind often asked, what if others laugh at my English? But then I told myself, if I stay silent, I stay stuck. So I spoke anyway. And you know what happened? Most people were gentle. They wanted to help, not judge. So, if you feel nervous, it is okay. Many learners feel it too. Just breathe, offer one small smile, and begin talking. With time, speaking becomes less heavy, less scary, and much more natural. Reading loudly also supported my speaking skill strongly. When you read loud, your brain trains to see and speak words at the same moment. This is like training a muscle. Used muscles grow stronger. Used English grows stronger too. Your brain learns faster when words are spoken, heard, and practiced out loud. It trains confidence softly too. Also, do not feel shame to ask for help. Questions help learning bloom faster. When you ask one question, you learn one new point. This is how learning grows into skill. One last truth I want to share is this: believe in yourself fully. If you whisper, "I cannot do English," your progress feels distant. But if you say, "I will try English," your progress answers back kindly over time. English looks huge when seen as one big goal, but easier when broken into small daily steps. Think of climbing a tall mountain. You do not climb it in one jump. You move one foot, then the next, then the next. And before you know it, you look back and see your growth trail. Speaking English climbs the same way, with small steps, repeated often, repeated bravely, repeated anyway. So please, start today. Speak English even if fear tries stopping you. Speak English even if it feels slightly shaky. Speak English even if mistakes appear like shadows near your words. Every try adds one more brick to your confidence and skill wall. Every day builds something stronger in you quietly and steadily. In the end, learning English is like planting one small tree. In the first days, you see no height. You see no shade. You see no big strength. But each day, you pour water, sunlight, and care into it. The tree grows slowly and quietly, but one day, you look again and see height, shade, and power. You feel proud because you did not stop caring for the growth. Learning English blooms the same way, with daily practice, daily belief, and daily courage. I remember the first time I had one full English conversation. My heart was running fast, my hands felt sweaty and warm, and my voice sounded small and unsure, but I continued anyway. Yes, mistakes appeared like little road bumps, but pride appeared bigger because I continued and I tried. Speaking English is not about sounding perfect today. It is about sounding braver today. Each time you speak, you grow one small level higher. The more you speak, the stronger you become with the skill, like muscles becoming firmer when trained often and never ignored. When I started listening, I watched movies and short shows in English. In the first days, sentences sounded blurry, they rushed past me without meaning. But I kept watching longer, listening closely and noticing gently. I observed face movements, hand motions, and voice feelings. This taught me that English is not only words. English carries emotion too. If you want to connect with people better, allow emotion into speaking too. Smile for joy. Look curious for confusion. Move hands softly to support meaning. Real communication uses heart and words like best friends walking together. Sometimes in learning, you feel frozen and stuck. You may say, "I study too long," but progress feels slow. This is true for every learner sometimes. Learning English has loud days and silent days. Learning English has fast stares and slow stares. But every day still adds knowledge to your learning basket. Even slower days move you closer to speaking fluently, one step at a time, one moment at a time, one try at a time. Small goals kept me moving. I did not dream to speak perfect English in one morning. I planned small goals for each day. One day, new words. One day, clear pronunciation. One day, listening practice. One day, reading loudly. Each small win mattered to me. Each tiny improvement was one small trophy on my progress shelf. I also kept a simple daily journal to make writing practice consistent. Before sleeping, I wrote 2 small lines about my day in English. This taught my brain to think in English directly, not always switching languages in my mind. Over time, my sentences started sounding more natural and clear because the brain stopped translating too often and started forming English thoughts directly, like forming dance steps that become natural with repetition and steady practice. I also found learning more enjoyable when practiced with friends who want similar progress. We met sometimes for coffee and practiced small conversations only in English. In early days, it felt awkward, but soon it felt warm and fun. We learned together. We laughed together. We corrected mistakes together kindly. You might still feel hesitant to speak with English native speakers. This is okay. Most people understand learners. They do not expect perfect speaking. If they correct your English, it is a learning gift, not judgment. Each correction adds one more useful point to your fluency path. There will be days when frustration appears bigger than your confidence and tries to stop your steps forward. But remember this gently. You are stronger than you think always. You began the journey. Beginning is brave. Continuing is braver. Progress does not need speed to matter. Progress needs courage to matter. A slow, brave learner goes farther than a fast, quitting learner. And here is one beautiful truth I learned. It does not matter where you started. It does not matter what your background looks like. English connects people like a world bridge. With English, you travel. With English, you learn. With English, you meet the world. With English, you grow your dreams bigger. It is not only a subject. It is a world key that unlocks countless chances. So please continue speaking, listening, reading loudly, writing small lines, laughing at little bumps, asking small questions, and believing in every new try as part of your journey. One day, you will look back and smile at how far you traveled, how much you built, and how bravely you kept speaking anyway, even when fear attempted stopping you. Keep going. The best speakers are brave learners first. Keep speaking. One day, you will smile proudly and say with a calm, strong heart, I did it. When you feel tired and think about giving up, remember the reason you started learning English. Think about the chances and new opportunities this language will bring into your life. Imagine your future self speaking English with confidence, meeting new people, and reaching your dreams. Hold that picture in your mind. Let it give you strength to move forward. Always be gentle with yourself. Learning a new language is not simple, and you are doing your best every day. When you make a mistake, do not be angry or sad. Instead, tell yourself, I am learning and I am improving every single day. There will be times when you surprise yourself. Maybe you will understand a whole conversation, or you will speak without thinking too much. These moments will show you how much progress you have made, and these moments will come again and again if you keep trying. Today, as I speak to you in English, I want you to know that I was once like you. I was afraid. I made many mistakes. I wanted to quit many times. But I continued, and that is why I can speak English today. If I could do it, you can do it too. The journey may feel long, but every step matters. Every new word and every new sentence builds a brighter future for you. I remember the day I understood that learning English was not only about grammar or vocabulary, it was about connecting with people. I was sitting in a park when a tourist came to me and asked for directions in English. For the first time, I did not hesitate. I answered with confidence. My English was not perfect, but the tourist understood me and smiled. That moment felt magical. That day, I learned that English can bring people closer. Learning English has taught me many things besides the language. It taught me to be patient, to be strong, and to never give up. Every word you learn is a small win. Every time you speak, even if it is a short conversation, you are moving forward. One thing that helped me a lot was using English in my everyday life. I did not wait for a classroom or a special time to practice. I used English everywhere. While walking, I described what I saw. While cooking or cleaning, I thought in English. These small habits helped me grow little by little. I also talked to myself in English. I acted like I was having conversations with people. Sometimes I pretended I was in a movie scene and practiced out loud.
It may sound funny, but it really helped me feel more comfortable speaking. The more I talked, the more natural it became. And here's something important. It's okay if you don't know everything. You do not need every difficult word to speak well. Simple words are powerful too. What matters most is expressing your ideas and feelings. Even if you don't know the perfect word, you can still share your meaning. Language is about connection.
Another important thing is to celebrate your small successes. I remember the first time I ordered food in English at a restaurant. It was a small moment, but it made me very proud. Celebrate moments like that. Did you speak English today? Wonderful. Did you learn a new word? That is progress. Each step counts. And when you make mistakes, do not feel upset. Instead, be proud that you tried. Mistakes are part of learning. They show that you are growing. I used to feel embarrassed, but now I know mistakes help us move forward. You are not alone in this journey. Many people around the world are learning English. They feel nervous too. They also worry about making mistakes. But remember, everyone is learning. Even native speakers learn new things about their language all the time. If you ever feel stuck or feel like you are not improving fast enough, take a deep breath. Tell yourself that learning takes time. Some days you will learn a lot, and other days you will learn a little. Both days are important. Both days bring you closer to your goal. Confidence is another important part of learning English. Confidence does not come from being perfect. It comes from trusting yourself and being brave enough to try. When you speak, speak with courage. People feel your confidence even if your English is simple. Confidence grows with practice. Do not be afraid to talk with native speakers. Many of them are happy to help. They respect people who learn a new language. When I spoke to native speakers, I was nervous too, but they were kind and patient. Some even helped me improve. Try to surround yourself with English as much as you can. Listen to English songs, watch English movies, read simple English stories or articles. Even if you do not understand everything at first, your brain will slowly learn patterns. Over time, things will become clear. Learning English can also be fun. You can play games, sing songs, join online groups, and make friends from many countries. There are many ways to enjoy the language. Find what you love and stay consistent. And remember this, be kind to yourself. Learning a new language takes time and courage. Every day you try, you are making progress. You may not see results right away, but they are happening. You are improving step by step. At the end of the day, remember why you want to learn English. Maybe it is for your job, for travel, for communication, or for personal growth. Whatever your reason is, keep it close to your heart. Let it guide you and give you power. As you continue, keep one thought in mind. English is more than a language. It is a key to new experiences, new friendships, and new dreams. When you speak English, you are opening the door to a bigger world. So keep going, keep speaking, keep learning. One day, you will look back at this moment and feel proud. And on that day, you will smile and say, I did it. Thank you for listening.